Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Lego Indiana Jones 2. We're at 52.5% complete for the Crystal Skull Part 1. I'm trying to do it all. Mistakes are definitely being made, though. Because to do everything, you have to unlock the characters. To unlock the characters, you have to spend the studs. If I spend the studs, then I don't save up the studs for other characters. And see, there's like no free play switching of characters, so I might very well find that I need General Ross, and I'm gonna have to wait till he either decides to follow me, or I'm gonna have to go back to where he was. Alright, so here's the shovel guy. So if I beat up these guys and purchase the shovel army digger, this... Oh man, well whatever. We'll get that later. Good news is we know this bonus level hasn't been done before. At least we're fairly certain about that. At least it hasn't been done by me. It probably has been done by many other people. These bonus levels in particular, they feel pretty bleak, pretty bland. I mean, look at those walls. Here, they are just gray as all gray can be. Simple texture on them, and that's it. And see, this isn't really a game I want to say that they lazily put it together, as much as I think that they were just not given the budget or the time to do it properly. Because it feels like there's at least a few elements in this game that screams to me that they actually did try in some places, at least. Maybe not all the places. I mean, I can certainly say this level looks lazily put together, but I can't say the whole game looks that way. But part of that also, I guess, comes directly from you see immediately this game had like no ambition in the planning phase. If they were supposed to make 15 levels and they came back with 5 story levels and 10 bonus levels that are really short, they were certainly let off the hook really easily. I wouldn't be surprised if Lego Indiana Jones was completely restarted from scratch at least once, because that would make a lot of sense. It would explain why Lego Indiana Jones 1 and 2 are so disparately different in their features. It would explain why they're not integrated well to each other. Okay, so this is poison gas. Good to know. The game never introduced that concept, by the way. And this ladder is giving me all kinds of trouble. What am I supposed to be doing? Come up here. Come over here. Hit this. And swing to this and pick up this. I have a torch, and the torch is used here to blow up this. That's interesting because that's a treasure chest full of flaming torches. Something we've never seen in any other point in a Lego game. Probably for a decent reason. Because it doesn't make the most amount of sense. Who puts their flaming torches in a chest? Right, no. Pick that up. And then throw it. Then pull this. And then twist this. Alright. And we'll hit a bunch of things with our broom. It's so silly you start with a broom character next to Indiana Jones. And he's a made-up character too. He's just totally made up for the fact that Lego games have 2 players in every level. Even in scenes of the movie when they really didn't have two characters in the middle. Let's see. Right, so that bazooka's not helpful. Jump over here, jump over there, jump over here. Grab this. And I have to now move the tricycle. So the tricycle does come into play. Up this ramp. Wow, I can't even control the tricycle well. And now we still have to climb over here. And get this. So that was 80,000 studs in that one level. But it's definitely gonna end up grinding a lot to get the amount I need to purchase things. We're gonna get into box 2 of the crystal skull, and then we'll start seeing a very sharp case in which I need to grind. No, you come back over here and get punched until I can hit B and purchase you. And that's exactly who I needed. The other thing I should do is jump over here and see if there's anything in here, and there isn't, so that's good to know. And there's a few stud things that I might as well just collect them now. If it's on the map, I might as well just collect it as soon as I see it. Oh, seriously, game? Seriously? What in the world is wrong with you, game? Why are you now freaking out about the controller so much? It makes no sense at all. I suppose the only other experiment I could do is see if possibly my controller is just messing up totally in all games. But I seriously doubt that's the case. Because if it was messing up in that way, then why is it simply a plug and unplug seems to fix it, at least for some small amount of time. Alright, getting back to the things we want to deal with. We have these holes, and are we playing a gopher game? We've seen this in Lego games before. It doesn't even seem like it's too original here. As the game locks up. Let's see. You have to get 3 hits or 2 hits. So it's probably easiest just to stand next to a hole and wait. There we go. And that's another vehicle and another person available for purchase. And that's number 9 on that scale to hit. So we now know what number 10 should look like. It should be another flower plant. Not any different from what we saw before. So ice cream. No. Who are you? He's a guard for 15,000. And he's an ice cream van. Let's see. And that opens this door. What's in here? Another bonus level. And it's a race level. Come on. So I don't, this is like a full-on copy of just a racing game. Another experiment, it seems. Let's see, is there, when we break the blue ones, do those get counted and added up too? Yes, they do. Alright, good to know. So I missed a bunch of the blue ones. And let's see. If I go over here, does that change anything? So I suppose our best bet is to just go back and get everything we missed. Apparently we missed a green one somewhere too. Look at the background. Look how just empty that is. That's pretty pathetic. See, it just feels like experiments. Almost like they never even planned to make a Lego Indiana Jones 2, which, okay, that makes sense. Maybe they didn't know about the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull coming out. It was kind of surprising to everybody. And then they were just experimenting with Lego things, and this was going to be some kind of Lego Racers game. There was a Lego Rockstar game, too. I know. That came to consoles and never came to PC. In fact, several other Lego games that are non-licensed properties didn't come to PC. Which, honestly, I guess I can't even care that any of them came to PC since they're also running so poorly for me. But I can't say it's a bad idea for them to experiment with the Lego genre a little bit. But there is a problem also that these are called Lego games and nothing else. These should have been, in hindsight, called Lego Adventurers. And Lego Adventures Indiana Jones, Lego Adventures Harry Potter. That's part of the reason, I'm sure, why it's called Lego Dimensions now, because they want to say, well, we may make some different Lego style games that are completely different, which would be very interesting. So all the balloons are broken, and it gave me a pretty insignificant amount of studs right now for the extra amount of time that did. Hey, look, he's right on the edge. Yeah, for that extra amount of time, not worth the effort at all. Let's see, 300,000 for Fax Fix. We might as well buy it now. I do want to fly in this plane and see if I can fly over this way. No, the wind is blowing me back on this side. So that's good to know. However, this does allow me to dig up this. Which I can buy the fridge car now, and so now I have all of the vehicles in this first box. But in such a weird way, this fridge goes fast. It's just not helping me one bit in any of the other things. Alright, so the fridge car race starts on this side and goes the other way. Come on. Well, that wasn't supposed to move. That was a total glitch, I'm pretty sure. Let's just try to be a little bit generous or more cautious here instead of hitting a bunch of things. Alright, and so that's a female character finally to unlock to beat that level. And then I believe there's 2 points now where a female character would come into handy. Let's see, I'm looking all the way over here as if there's something more. I'm missing a plant somewhere, it feels like. Well, I know it's that I'm missing a plant. Let's just continuously break everything we can find. And maybe break things we can't even see that might be behind buildings. Let's see. This car doesn't do anything. This car doesn't do anything. And how many more levels are left? 3, it seems. And I know of 2 of them. So, but also there's 6 characters to purchase, so that is also some strangeness that's happening. The monkey and the banana and all that doesn't seem to do anything. So college female for 30,000. Jump in here. Alright, you need a female character to complete this level. Well, you need a character with a wrench to complete this level. Alright, so character with a wrench. And who else is following me? So these 2 now. And see, that's the only way that works at all, is you've got to switch them between the 2 characters last that you needed. Why get rid of the character selection screen? I mean, sure, I'll totally every day agree that it's annoying and bad to have that character selection screen in front of the levels, but it works. It works really well, and they didn't have the Lego Marvel superheroes game system out yet, where you just held down Y and select from a menu that pops up then. So instead of having something that's viable, they really just deemed it acceptable to have an inferior system that is weird and requires you potentially running around your entire open world to find the 2 characters you need. And there's gonna be some grinding here. It's like, it sucks, I know, but we just gotta smash everything to get a tiny amount of studs. In fact, it's not worth our time right now to grind. You didn't fix this all the way. There we go. Now, pick this up and place it in there. And now we've got to find the other record. And apparently there's a rat thing. Well, good thing I found that out. Now let's take a little break to let the rats respawn. And let's see here. It's another rat. So you gotta really find all these rats. They're hiding in furniture. Interesting. And that's one more rat. 9 out of 10. Is it hiding over here? Yes, it is. Wow. And it was killing all the rats that unlocked the collectible. Well, there's no reason to stay in here, so let's go ahead and do that. Watch the game as it lags up. Alright. So there's a couple more. Let's see, I don't know what we're doing here. Let's see. Am I supposed to throw this up here? Yeah. Yeah, that makes no sense. Alright. The 2 remaining levels, and this is back to where it belongs, should be on the other side of this fence and through this door. And this creepy zombie thing. It's amazing they somehow figured out a way to put zombies in this game. Let's see. Still trying to fight all these zombies because I'd like to unlock them and get them off the field. That would be nicer. Man, I don't have like Super Slap or anything on either, by the way. I could turn on Fast Fix, I suppose, but yeah, there's really no reason why these zombies should be getting knocked back as much as they are. Okay, by the mannequin, by the mannequin, by the mannequin, by the mannequin. And so I've got, well, let's see, one more character to purchase. I'm at 340,000 studs. Let's see what's in here. So, bonus level, I suppose. Let's just look at how long we've been playing. Some of these, like, true adventurers may not be necessary. I'm also noticing that when we go to bonus levels, it resets our characters. So while there was a female needed to get to this bonus level, I'm playing as Indy and somebody else. Who is this? Brawler. That's an odd choice. But whatever. Let's come back over here and break some more things. I'd like to only play these levels once if possible. Another kind of dull thing. This is probably a much more accurate representation of what playing with Legos and trying to create something without instructions in Legos would be like and what it would look like. And I'm particularly not very good at that. I am fine with following instructions. Actually, I'm pretty bad at even following instructions on Legos. The words that come out of my mouth the most are shoot and whoops when I put Lego sets together, because I will skip entire pages and entire steps, or forget parts of steps because I'm not paying enough attention, and then I will also drop Legos terribly bad. I can blame that on arthritis in my hands, which sometimes causes you to drop things, but it does happen quite a bit. What am I looking for? Let's see. Tricycle. This tricycle can get some serious speed on him. Well, I think that's where the tricycle goes. Seems to just turn the TV on and off. And then there's some kind of Lego thing. But I need a sword. I haven't seen a Lego sword. Like, so... Like, what am I supposed to do? It's not something as simple as this, and it's not like the Brawler has any items. And there's nothing in the sofa. And there's nothing here. Oh, here's the sword. It's just hard to see. Okay. Back on track. Sort of. Pull this, see what that does. I don't know. I don't know if I really like any of this bonus gameplay. It's so different from the free play modes. It's so different from just trying to find collectibles. And I'm so used to collectibles in video games. Being OCD and collecting collectibles is like first nature, if not second nature. I said that backwards, but I mean, it happens a lot in video games. This doesn't happen as much. I don't know what I would particularly even call this. Just instancing, where you're in entirely different levels after you've done the story. And it certainly goes to show that they weren't covering the story at all. The fact that they have 10 bonus levels they made with no connection to the main story of the Crystal Skull or anything else definitely makes that obvious. And these bonus levels could be in any LEGO game. And I guess that's eventually what LEGO Dimensions is you get into levels where any character from any game can just as easily finish the goal and move the story along. Let's see, I'm at 94,000 right now. So I need to get the ball that I knocked out of the way. There's a soccer ball over here. I need to get that back in the way and in that net. Where is it? Breaking things through the wall. Alright, the ball is here. Can you whip the ball? Can you get in the way of the ball? Can I convince this ball to go any other direction than vertically back and forth? Alright, we're gonna have to be a little bit subtle here. There we go. That one was a mess. It needed to have like specific side sections. Oh, I guess it was an extra thing anyways though, so I guess it doesn't matter. It needed the field to be more bent inward so the ball can't get stuck in corners. And open the refrigerator. And what's in the refrigerator? Nothing, but the bazooka was needed for something else. So we gotta run all the way back over here. And we'll just take the tricycle with us too while we're at it. It'll be faster. Alright, tricycle. Back you go. And forward. Come on. You can make it, tricycle. You can make it. This is a weird plant that they made. Weird design. And see, that certainly felt like that took forever. 8 minutes and 44 seconds is way too long. Alright. And we're at like 492,000 studs right now. Is this mannequin gonna be available for purchase again? I don't think so. And see, we're in this weird position again where there's still 2 more levels to do. And like, I'm not sure if I can find the remaining 2 levels. We're at 82% complete in the game. We've unlocked all the mannequin people, I assume, and there's just somebody in the college, I bet, that we haven't unlocked yet. We've unlocked all the vehicles. I think we've unlocked and purchased all of the other things. It might be that you don't get to the final boss level until you accomplish everything else. So the final boss level might be here, or bonus level, not boss level. These two boss levels that are actually boss levels still need the score multiplier, but we could probably run into that and finish that really quickly. In fact, we'll probably have to do grinding in one of these levels anyways, just to get enough studs. We need 3 million before we get over here, is the truth of the matter. And so there's probably going to be some considerable amount of grinding in the next recording. That's going to be it for this recording, though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.